Hello, thank you for tuning in. Today we have ourselves a nice, short, and low to the earth practice. A nice warm up for your day, or maybe before you head off to an in-studio class. To start, we're simply going to begin in a nice, comfortable seat. Maybe like myself in Sukhasana. If Padmasana or any other seated pose is in your practice and you'd like to sit like that, I invite you to do so. Regardless, we're going to have length through the spine, and our shoulders are going to come down and back, feeling as though they're forever dropping. Our crown will reach up as those shoulders drop. We're going to find a moment or so here. Maybe the hands rest on the knees, and maybe the eyes come to a close. While here sitting, I'd like for you to shift your awareness to any points of connection between yourself and what you would consider not to be yourself. Now maybe this is the floor beneath you, noticing this point of touch. Maybe it's the clothes on your back. Noticing this point of touch. Just becoming aware of any connection between your body and something else. Now we'll move this awareness to any points where the body is making contact with itself. Maybe it's across the legs, the placement of the hands on the knees. Anything like this, just becoming aware of this point. From here, shifting this awareness inwards, beginning to notice the beating heart, the movement of the lungs, and anything else that you can become aware of within your own body. And from here, simply shifting this awareness to the breath itself. Just noticing, observing the breath. Every inhale and exhale. Maybe coming to notice the length equal, or maybe it's differing. Just noticing the breath itself. Now while here observing the breath, thoughts, emotions may pop up. Maybe allowing them to gently float away and come back to this observation of the breath. We'll find a few more moments here, just watching the rising, the falling of the breath itself. From here, the eyes can remain closed if you'd like, or you could open them. Just allowing the right ear to come by the right shoulder. Maybe dropping that left shoulder down a bit, getting some length through the left side of the neck. And then bringing that left ear by the left shoulder. Maybe dropping right shoulder down just a bit. From here, allowing the chin to drop towards the chest, breathing into the back of the neck. And then maybe allowing the chin to come towards the ceiling, opening up through the front of the neck, Vishuddha chakra, maybe breathing into this space. Returning the head back to neutral. And again, eyes could stay closed or maybe opening them up here. With an inhale, we'll reach arms up overhead. On an exhale, finding a side bend to your right. Right hand will come down to the mat. And the left arm will reach up and over the left ear. Now be careful here to keep that left sit bone planted. If you notice it's rising up, maybe coming up a little bit. If it's comfortable, feel free to come down to the right forearm and peel open the chest, sending the heart towards the ceiling. On your next inhale, rising up through center. On your exhale, finding that side bend to the left. Same thing here, left hand grounds down, maybe left forearm. Right arm will reach over the right ear. We'll peel that heart open towards the ceiling as the sit bones stay planted. Noticing if this side's any different. It is for myself. I'm dealing with a bit of an injury. The right side of my back, so I take it a little easy. Adjusting for yourself along the way as well. It's a very advanced yoga practice to just listen to your body and only do what you think you can. Next inhale will come up through center. On the exhale, finding a twist to your right. Right hand will come behind the back. Left will come somewhere along the right leg, maybe to the right knee. From here, every inhale can lengthen your spine. Every exhale maybe deepens the twist ever so slightly. The gaze could come over the right shoulder. And just breathing here. Now to come through center, we're going to carefully unwind through the head and neck first. And then we can inhale the arms up and overhead. On the exhale, twisting to your left. Left hand coming behind, right somewhere along the left leg, maybe to the left knee. And once again on this side, we inhale that length through the spine. Exhale, may deepen that twist. And again, carefully unwinding through the head and the neck first. And we'll inhale the arms up overhead. And exhale, forward folding here. Hands reaching wherever they land. Maybe we stay like this, or maybe fingertips crawl a little forward. Coming into this seated forward fold with our legs crossed. Next inhale, we'll walk the hands back up and lengthen through the spine. We'll then lengthen through the legs, bringing them long on the mat. From here, we're going to root down through the bottoms of the legs and find a little length with the spine. Finding Dandasana here, rooting the hands down to either side of the hip and rooting the bottoms of the legs down into the mat. Finding this length, crown reaching. We'll breathe here. With your next inhale, we'll bring arms up overhead. Exhale like over a hurdle, coming towards the feet. Maybe we land there, maybe it's the ankles or the calves. Finding a nice connection here and finding Paschimottanasana, our seated forward fold, the legs straight. Every inhale here may add a little length through the spine. Every exhale, maybe we fold just a little bit more towards the feet. Nice tip here would be to keep the gaze on the feet, as that's where we're folding, not towards the knees. Maybe finding a slight tuck and lift of the lower abdomen here. As you exhale into your fold. With your next inhale, you can release any clasp and gently roll up through the spine. You're going to swing your way onto either hip, send the legs behind, come onto the knees and the palms, our tabletop position. Once here, actively root down through all corners of the palms, through the knees, through the tops of the feet. Maybe using the tops of the feet as a place of focus this practice today. A place that might not always get that love and connection. With your next inhale, lifting tailbone, dropping belly button, and lifting crown. So our cow, with that exhale, we'll drop the crown, lift belly button towards spine, drop tailbone. We're going to move in this snake-like pattern. Inhale, lift tailbone, belly button drops, crown lifts. Exhale, crown drops, belly button lifts, tail drops. Inhale, tailbone lifts, belly button towards mat, crown towards ceiling. Inhale, crown dropping, belly button towards spine, tail dropping. Finding 2 more rounds like this. Connecting this breath to movements, articulating this movement. Keeping this connection with the palms, the tops of the feet into the mat, and then coming to your neutral table. Once here, we're going to extend left leg long behind, keeping a nice balance in the hips. Once there, right arm can extend in front. And here we're just going to find some wrist circles and ankle circles, allowing for any pops and cracks. What we're doing here is bringing the synovial fluid to the joints, allowing for nice movements. From here, we'll inhale, extending. Exhale, right hand plants as left knee comes towards left elbow. And then allowing that knee to move in a circular pattern. Back, then up towards the elbow. And back and up, finding these hip circles. We're doing the same thing now with the hip joint, bringing the synovial fluid. Reversing your circle. These fire hydrant type movements. Don't know a better word for it. Your next exhale, plant left knee down. Inhale for your cow. Exhale for your cat. Inhale to neutral. And exhale here. Inhale, extend right leg long. And left arm comes out. Once here, finding some wrist circles, ankle circles. Bringing this nice movement to the joints. Pushing that mat away with the right hand and the left foot. From here, we'll inhale, extending. On the exhale, left hand plants, right knee comes towards right elbow, and then find some circles. Finding these hip circles. And reversing. Keeping this nice push away with the mat. And continuing to breathe. Next, exhale, that right knee plants. Inhale for your cow. Exhale for cat. Inhale through neutral, we'll walk the hands out slightly. Kneeling plank, exhale, lowering to mat. Elbows stay close to body as you lower all the way to the mat. Maybe chin comes in contact. Your next inhale, finding a baby cobra. Just a slight lift, shoulders still pulling down and back. Exhale, lower. Inhaling again, a baby cobra. Exhale, lower. This inhale, maybe rising a bit higher. Cobra, Bhujangasana, exhale, lower. And one more time, inhaling for cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, we'll tuck the toes. Exhale, we'll push hips back towards the heels, widening knees as wide as the mat. Extended child's pose, Balasana. Finding a few breaths here. Finding anywhere you can soften. Then your next inhale, coming back through a neutral table, we'll bring knees all the way together and come to sit on the heels. From here, we'll inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale them through heart center. Thank yourself for practicing today. And let's share the energy that flowed through our systems with not only ourselves and our loved ones, but with the whole world and the universe at large. In yoga, we have a mantra for this. You can feel free to join in if you'd like. It goes, Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. So carrying this energy throughout you, through the rest of the day, nights, whenever you're practicing. And whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes.